Hey guys, it's Todd from Like Minded Lunatics bringing you, it's another drink place where, hey, it's all we do around here. I mean, besides actually having a little sympathy for the devil, it's all we really can manage to muster up to do round here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Drink Play Swear, and welcome back to Like Minded Lunatics. You know that Like Minded Lunatics is not just me here at Drink Play Swear. No, it's not. It's also my buddy, the co-founder of Like Minded Lunatics, my writing partner, Mark Gifford, doing the Friday night videos, and it's just the best stuff on the channel as far as I'm concerned. So if you're not watching that stuff already, please do. And if you're not doing so already, please hit that subscribe button so we can see how big this family of like-minded weirdos, degenerates, runaways, and ne'er-do-wells is getting. You bums. We're glad you're here. We are so glad you're here. Thanks for being here and being part of the LML family. One of our commenters and subscribers often says, LML for life. I love it. It fills my heart with blood. It fills my shriveled heart with blood. Thanks for being here. All right. What is it that we do around here? Well, at Drink Play Swear, it's exactly what it sounds like. We play a game, usually a classic one. I pair it with a beverage, don't I? And tell a story along with it. I run my mouth. I talk a little bit. I gab. Yeah? All right, so what are we playing today? Well, welcome to October 2023, friends. The 3rd October in LML history. And so I thought thematically it would make sense to pick a game that's Halloween themed. This is the Addams Family. 1991's Addams Family game. Looks like it's a tie-in to the Paramount Pictures film. I have never played this once, so you're going to watch me fail miserably. Spoilers, you're going to watch me fail miserably. All I did was I made sure it worked. That's all I've done. I didn't even sit and play this game and test, what the buttons are. What are we pairing with it today? Well, it's going to chroma key out, but it is a Dos Equis lime and salt. Look at my face just disappear there. Isn't that fun? I know more than like 5 people who wish my face would disappear from their lives. So that's that. All right. Hey, let's kick back today. Watch me play Addams Family terribly. Get yourself a beverage, and we'll talk, okay? Get yourself something. Now, I cracked this as I was setting up because it's a tall boy. It's a 24-ouncer. I'm not going to be able to finish that in an episode. So I had a few sips while I was setting up. All right, let's see what we got here. I don't know the setup here, but it looks like I'm entering the Addams Family mansion or whatever. There's some lightning and some birds. Am I waiting for something? Oh, hint. One of the gravestones leads to a crypt. Stand on the gravestone and press B on control pad to enter. Okay. I mean, I don't even know who I am. Who is this character? Okay, whatever. All right, let's get into the story. Let me pause. I have no idea. Look at this. This looks like a game I'm not going to like. Just up front, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. What do we want to get into in terms of the story today? Well, it's the month of Halloween. It's October. I thought, let's dive in the deep end and let's talk about Satan today. That's right, the devil, the prince of darkness. Ooh. Now, the devil comes up in multiple contexts in a person's life. And one of those contexts is within the church. So let's start there, okay? We're going to talk Satan today. I grew up going to a Lutheran church. Now, this Lutheran church was full of really kind, well-intentioned people. This was not a hellfire and brimstone kind of place. This was a place where, people wanted good things for you, and they talked about it, religion in that context. But Satan is always going to come up a little bit every once in a while, especially because kids are just like enamored with the idea of Satan, that it's fun to be afraid of Satan, to talk about Satan. And so I asked my Sunday school teacher and, of course, my minister, about Satan, about the devil, because I just wanted to know more, right? Ooh, okay. You can take these guys out by jumping on top of them, so it's like Mario in that respect. That's good, and it gives you a little boost in your jump. Okay. I'm in the garden, the first level. Okay. Sorry, I am acclimating. No! Did you see that? I almost died. Oh, God, I have to pause it. I'm in a crypt now? Okay. So you do hear about it, and it's not so much in the Bible readings that we would read in church, because of course, most of the time in a Lutheran church, you're reading about Jesus. You're like reading the positive end of things. You're not reading Revelations. You read Revelations on your own in bed at night to try and figure out what all this devil business is about. Where did your understanding of the devil really come from? From pop culture, right? From the film and television you watched, from cartoons and from movies that helped you understand that the devil was like this wicked badass dude with red horns and a pitchfork and a tail. And his primary interest is in tempting you to fuck up in life, right? To do bad shit and to ruin you, not only to make your life miserable, but then to sort of like gain your soul. Like he gets you at the end. Yeah. The narrative seems to be that the devil was given powers by God, to be able to torture people who were bad in the afterlife. Look at this guy. What am I supposed to do with this guy? I have no attack. It's just jump is my attack. But that doesn't seem to be helping me. To let me see if I can go through these doors. Don't you think that'd be helpful? Okay. What's happening? Oh, doomed in the pit. I love this that each room is named. All right, give me a minute. That your soul will be given over to the devil, and that I think it's like cultural knowledge. I don't think it's from the Bible necessarily, although you could correct me if I'm wrong. But it's cultural knowledge that like the devil seems to be incentivized to make you be bad. Because he gets your soul, and that benefits him in some way. I don't know. It's like there's this little narrative that I would hear outside of church, but by religious people growing up, that Jesus and Satan had an agreement. That they were fighting for souls, and that Jesus thought people were basically good, and the devil thought people were basically bad, and then they had like a wager, like a handshake, no written contract, but like a handshake agreement that they were going to be fighting for souls, and that then humanity is this big experiment, right, where we see if people are good or not. Well, this is obviously bullshit, but it does have some use, doesn't it? For the average person, if they know this narrative, they go, okay, just be a good person. And if you're a good person in life, not only do you get to go to heaven, oh God, I'm going to die already. Okay, I don't want to go in there. That was the pit. What's in here? Okay, the bone room. The bone room. That's what I called my bedroom in college. Dome. Well, how do I avoid this business? Okay. I'm sorry. This game is so out of touch with the games I usually play. I don't know the first thing about what I'm doing. So I want to get through my story. We're going to come back to it in a second, okay? Please be patient with me in my ignorance. So, we understand this from church. We understand the concept of Satan from just like talking to our friends and learning about what other people think. I also remember learning about Satan from literature. That's right. My favorite author growing up was Mark Twain because, of course, we read Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn in school. And so I started picking up my own Twain stuff just for fun. And one novella I picked up was The Mysterious Stranger. And The Mysterious Stranger is this wonderful, like 90-page novella set in the past, like a rural European area where these two young boys hang out and live, and they meet one day a man, an adult man named Satan. And they befriend him, and he hangs out, and he's cool, and he's like teaching them about this and that, about life. And he's not a nefarious character throughout the novella. He's an interesting, charming kind of guy. And then at the end, spoilers, the terrifying ending to the novella is that the devil reveals to the main character that life is not real, that everything is a dream, and that nothing means anything, and that one day he's going to not wake up, but just die, and he'll now know that nothing ever existed. Horrifying ending, and it was probably Twain dealing with, at the end of his life, an existential crisis and not believing in God, right? So I'm getting it from every direction. I'm getting it from church. I'm getting it from friends and their knowledge of what they think Satan is. And I'm getting it from literature. But what's the final place I'm getting it from? What I'm building up to here? What the hell am I supposed to do in this situation? I can't seem to get up there. Doesn't it make sense that I'm supposed to get up there? All right. Sorry. Give me a second to mess around here. No. This game fucking sucks, okay? Sorry. I am going to continue, but not because I approve of the game. Look, where am I? Oh, I'm there getting hit. Cool. But where else did I learn about Satan? Rock and roll, baby. Heavy metal. Yeah? You learn about it, and when you learn about what the devil is supposed to be as you become a teenager. See, because as a little kid, you're afraid of the devil, but you become a teenager and your ideas change. Why? Because parents and other adult figures tell you all the cool stuff is the devil. Oh, Dungeons and Dragons is the devil. Rock and roll is the devil. Listen, lady, if rock and roll is the devil and Dungeons and Dragons is the devil, I gotta pick between Sweet Baby Jesus and rock and roll. I gotta pick rock and roll, don't I? I'm sorry, at 16, that's just the answer. And so I was enthusiastic about the devil and had maybe sympathy for the devil. You read Paradise Lost, and the devil is a sympathetic character. I'll tell you a story that maybe seems unrelated real quick to get to my point. Yesterday, that's right. Usually I tell stories from my childhood, but I want to tell a story right now. Oh my goodness. There's no way I'm navigating the bone room. This game sucks. Yesterday, I'm driving home with my family. We had gone up to Inks Lake, which is about an hour west of Austin and 2 hours northwest of San Antonio. So we live in San Antonio. We're driving home, and I get a flat tire. Now, I'm pissed off about this flat tire because I'm tired, and all I want to do is get home. So I get out of the car and I switch. I fix the situation. I raise the car up. I pull the tire off, loosen the lug nuts, pull the tire off. This is my second drink play swear about changing tires. So I change the tire out, put the spare on, and I'm mad, right? But I'm not mad at anyone because my wife sweetly gets out of the car and stands next to me on the side of the road, making sure no one hits me. And my kids are super sweet and supportive and poking their heads out of the car and you okay, daddy? And everything. No one's being mean to me. There's no aggressor. There's no bad guy in the scenario, right? And then I start thinking about this concept of the devil because Halloween is kind of around the corner, and I always kind of think about him around this time of year, right? We spend the entire month of December thinking about Jesus, but don't we spend the entire October thinking about the devil to some degree? And I got to thinking, maybe the devil is just a really convenient character that we created to help us, understand the difference between right and wrong, but also personify things we hate. if we screw up in life, that's unfortunate, right? If you cheat on your wife, that's unfortunate, but it was the devil that did it, wasn't it? Wasn't it the devil that tempted you? And then, yes, you are to blame, but it was him. It was the red guy. We always have this angel and demon on your shoulder idea that comes from like old 30s and 40s cartoons. And I think we invented that because we don't want to own up to the fact that deep down, that's us. And so I love that song, Sympathy for the Devil, the Rolling Stones song, because I do have sympathy for the devil, but only because I know he doesn't exist. And I wish that we didn't have to try to shift the blame away from ourselves and put it on someone else. All right, I went long today. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's wrap up these beverages. Awful game, but welcome to October, and I am excited about Halloween. In between now and the next time I talk to you, I'm T Money. I'm Todd. Oh, see ya.